Collective, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. I'm home recovering. Still not feeling much better, but I have to go back to work tomorrow, so I'm just trying to take it easy. So let's do some readings. This one is going to be a departed loved one, but before we get into it, I'm going to start with some white sage. Just pick a little twig off. Just let me cleanse and clear. There's a lot of bad juju going around in this world right now, so let's just clear our space so that we can call in clear and precise messages from your loved ones. May they come forward with any messages you may need at this time. Let me cleanse and clear you, collective. Get rid of any negativity, any blockages. I ask anyone that this resonates with, or if you just like these readings in general, if you could please help me out by hitting the like button below. That's all I require for my services, is just a like, comment, say hello, nothing major. It does help my channel grow, and I do appreciate it. Or hit the heart button if you don't have a thumbs up button, depending on what platform this is. It depends on how long this one is. I'm not gonna put a time limit on it. Let's switch to some Palo Santo. I'm doubling up just because we are communicating. I am using my mediumship skills, and you know, I gotta protect me, the reader, and you, the listener, as best as possible. So I just like to double up lately, get rid of any stagnant energy on my cards as well. All right, thank you for being patient. I asked all the spirit guides up there, both mine and yours, your ancestral beings, God, any divinity that you partake in. I don't discriminate, whatever you would like to call it. I call on them if they could please spare a moment to bless us and protect us from anyone who wishes us unwell or sends us the evil eye. And so we keep our vibrations high. We ask that any evil eye, dark magic, witchcraft sent our way is immediately dropped back to Mother Earth and recycled for the highest good of humankind, and may it not affect us at all. And let's send love and light in its place. We don't need to add darkness to darkness. Out of darkness comes light. You let them be nasty and mean on their own side, and you transmute it with light back to the world. Everything is always working out in your benefit and your favor. You are protected. All right. Please, spirit guides, angels, ancestral beings, please block me from any spiritual attacks, any karmic energy wishing to stop messages, any evil or demonic forces coming through. Hey, buddy. How's it going? I'm a little shy today. Sorry. I thought he was about to take a swim. I don't know if you could tell, but I put some water out there. It's a very, very hot day. I just think it's funny every time I do a reading. Sammy is sure to come up. I'm just going to leave that smoldering on the side. And since I only use a bell for my mediumship work with my wow, my throat chakra is so congested, and I feel like this is part of the reading we're getting into. I'm already channeling a spirit. But if you want to turn the volume down for just a second, I'm going to call in some spirits. It's not a bell, but it could get a little loud if you're wearing earbuds or headphones. So I'm going to count down 1, 2, 3. Actually count up. Sorry, my bad. All right, so let me call in any of your spirits, either human, ancestral, higher versions of yourself that need you to hear these messages today. May they come forward in the light and the light only, and deliver clear and precise and healthy messages. I call you to my table, those in the light who would like to speak to their loved ones or to the world in general. Any angels who have any messages for their humans that they are assigned to, or just humans in general, I call you to my table. All those who walk on the divine path that matches my soul purpose and that of the light, is always welcome at my table. Thank you. This, by the way, is just a pen, but as a medium, I'm finding that spirits like this noise. Any paranormal investigators, listen. They respond to it. Maybe this was $2 at Dollar General. Show them how to use it. Lay it down on the table and see if you don't get some movement. Not only will you be waiting to see it, like you can actually hear this pen move. It's going to take a little bit of force, but I don't know. I've had this thing for about 3 months, and I've taken it, and it's been blessed so that nothing can stick to it, and I check periodically to make sure. I just find that spirits are liking. I don't know why they like it, but there you have it. I just wanted to share some tools that I learned in the trade. You never know what you're going to find. All right, let's start with a little advice for maybe you, or just a message from your loved one for you at this time. What would you like to say to your loved ones about their life, their personal growth, their personal journey at this time? I am the dreamer of my dream. You have big dreams, the spirit says. Or perhaps they're saying dream big. Maybe you lost your imagination. You lost your... What is that word? I want to say vigor. You lost your vigor. I don't normally say that word. Maybe this is something this person says. I'm getting like a French vibe. Like, oh, oui, oui, do you want some wine? I don't know why. I'm just saying. Maybe someone's French. Although I have been binging Emily in Paris. Maybe that's relevant to you too. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. So definitely someone's in your energy space. Ooh, okay. Let me get some more sage. Okay, I'm going to say it loud and proud because that's exactly how I heard it. I heard poltergeist. Demonic. So this is very relevant here because I want you to look at this as artwork, okay? See, this is your aura, your energy, your soul, if you will. When a demonic entity starts to attack you, they enclose you with this fog. So they don't immediately come for your soul. They're trying to block what you see about yourself, what you see about the world, what you feel about yourself, what you feel you deserve. To me, this is very, this is a spirit that likes to take people by suicide. It's a sport to them to watch you berate and belittle yourself. If this is not a house haunting, this is a spirit that was abusive to you while you were living, and they are abusing you now after death. Not anymore. I cut cords with this energy for my viewer. May any dark entity bothering their self-worth, their mental health, their mental capacity, headaches, fatigue, energy loss, I banish you from using this vessel as your battery, and I condemn you back to the pit of hell where you belong. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Take a deep breath, collective. You're going to feel hot if you felt that. Don't let them latch. Just take a deep breath. Imagine a big, blinding white light, but it's like thick like a shield, and it starts at your feet and it encompasses you like a capsule until it encloses over your head, and nothing, that demonic entity will try will ever penetrate you again. You keep saying this every day to yourself. You cannot penetrate me. I am protected. I am encapsulated by Jesus's blood and his light. No dark can affect me. This could also be an energy vampire. This could also be a narcissist, continuously mentally abusing you and telling you what you wouldn't have without them or what you would have with them. Blackmail energy. Yucky stuff. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. To me, this is like, some of you, this could be an illness. I've done all I could do. I've handled the situation as long as I can handle it. It's too much. It's too much to bear. And let me be very clear, if you are a chosen one, you are going through it right now. There's a lot of shit going on in this universe that wants to keep those who are here for a divine purpose from fulfilling their dreams, their wishes, and achieving their divine purpose on this earth. But to me, this is, I've prayed. This thing is just going to take me. I'm giving up. Some of you are succumbing to this succubus, incubus, demonic-like entity. You've tried house blessings. You've tried everything. Baby dolls, this is the biggest attack that they have on you. It didn't work before. It's not going to work again. You, listen to me now, you are the only one that can free yourself from this. And the divinity that you believe in, as long as it is of light, that is all you need. You do not need to be a medium. You do not need to be a psychic. You don't need a spiritual gift at all. You don't need a priest. You don't need any objects. You don't even need sage. You need 100%. This is my life and I am fighting for it. This is my vessel. This is my body. You move. I'm done taking your shit. They cannot fuck with anybody high vibrational that knows their worth on this earth. As in, no demonic entity can fuck with me at all. You in what army? God put me on this earth. He gave me this job. He gave me the warrior spirit not to fear you. Every tool that I need to defeat you, I was born with. And that's true for everybody. You are of this realm. You are here in the living. So you hold the power seat. Whether that's your soul, whether that's your home, whether that's somebody, some evil asshole doing witchcraft on you just because they want to ruin your life. None of that will ever fucking touch you if you don't believe it to be true. The only time they get you is if you believe that their shit is powerful enough to reach you, and it is not. They're Houdiniing you. Parlor tricks. So you had a bad day or a bad moment here and there. Then they trigger your anxiety and they make you feel like you're never going to propel from here. You're never going to have liftoff. You're never going to achieve. You're always going to be stuck in this moment because they want to keep you stuck. I say, screw that. You kick that box over and you put that demon in it. If you want to put someone in a box, mother effer, it's you. You in what army? You don't need to be told you're a general. You just are. Do you believe in the light? Are you a good person on this earth who genuinely puts good energy into the universe we share? Do you banish and boycott all evil? Do you help when somebody needs help? Then trust me when I tell you, you have enough stones to cast out from the most teeniest little demon to the biggest Goliath you will ever fucking see. It's illusion. Their whole purpose is to make you weak, dumb, scared, tired. That's why when demonic things happen to you, the first thing they attack is your sleep. You can't think clearly without sleep. They give you health issues on top of it. So even if you can get sleep, they're going to wake you up and make you get sick. Or they're going to just trigger your anxiety. They can trigger eating disorders. They can trigger addictions. Because those are evil things that they feed off of. And those evil things make you an evil battery. The more you hate yourself, the more powerful they get. The more you love yourself and the more you tell that thing to fuck off, they ain't shit. They go from a dragon to a fucking fly, and you are the frickin' fly trap, boo-boo. Crush this Crush this, whether it's your own demon in your own mind, berating yourself, telling you that this is all you're going to have. And trust me, my one mental, see? Oh my God. Somebody does not want me to get this out. I will. Just give me a second. I don't take shit from nobody, and that includes spirits. That is my divine birthright. Nobody's shit will ever touch me. I'm seeing a dragonfly flying all over this place. Exactly. Step into your power. Take your power back. I call my power transmuted, healed, and free of all evil and manipulation back to myself, and nobody has any access to it but me. No energy vampires, no karmic energy. Nobody can manipulate my emotions, my health, my feelings. I am within myself, and I am the shield. You are all you need, boo-boo. All right. Let's see perhaps who we're talking to. The spirit is really coming through. They could have been a paranormal investigator. Sylvia wanted to pop. Could have been a medium here. R.I.P. Yes, Sylvia. When I was coming up, I watched her a lot, trying to understand why I could see things that weren't alive, but my siblings couldn't. I learned a lot before I even knew I was a medium from her, which was her purpose. Another one, Chip Coffee. He was another one. His even latest stuff, early work, just being accepted on TV, seeing mediums being accepted. Then you got the Long Island medium, got Tyler, the Hollywood medium. I like those two as well. So everybody has their place and their purpose. Maybe your purpose is to teach people this exact tool so that they can cast out their own personal demons or actual literal demons. I don't know why I'm hearing History Channel, haunted destinations. Maybe this is something you watch. Maybe you are a paranormal investigator and you're struggling with something, or you did and this is what stopped you from being one. I'm hearing paranormal state. Mae West, okay. It's sexy and sassy time. So this could be somebody who was like Marilyn Monroe, like grandparent energy, Elvis energy. Definitely getting that. But doesn't have to be. I just feel like they were very stylish. They were very, damn, can you see this? Oh my God. Where'd you go, little firefly? Maybe I have to see him. I just see him flying all over. I'm gonna wait till he comes back and I'll zoom in. Oh, now you're not going to? Spirit, can we have that? Like, I've never seen a dragonfly this far from water. Maybe it's sensing my water, the dish that I just put out there. Look at that sky. Pardon my runes. I do have runes on my window for my own protection as well. Anyway. Sorry. Look up the meaning dragonflies. They're very transformative. There it is. There it is. Where'd you go? I swear, every time I try to record it, it goes away. Listen, I am not crazy. Let me give it 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Please fly into view, little dragonfly. I call on you, Mother Gaia, to show us this dragonfly if it's relevant to this reading. Gotta give it a second. They can't just immediately answer you. I gotta get that creature to fly back over here. Let's do a 10, countdown to 10 like it's New Year's, and then I swear I won't bring, oh, there it is. See him? He's too fast. 5, I'm sorry, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Must not be relevant. I tried. Let me zoom out now. Okay. Let's see. May West, back to the reading. Look that up though, because that distracted me so much, and I feel like that was probably a person. You can't hung up that long on things. See how this hand is offered? Maybe they were always holding your hand. It could be a mother energy, a grandmother energy, movie buff, very regal. Could even be like a politician, like a banker, somebody who dressed up, wore suits. I just saw 2 of them. This is getting creepy. Do dragonflies normally hang out away from water? Look that up too. It's a monitoring. Yeah, I see you, little fat dragonfly. Don't mess with me. It's a monitoring spirit. You could be being monitored. Or this is relevant if you are a paranormal investigator. You're seeing shit and like you try to set it up and you're not getting it on camera. This one is very intelligent and they are fucking with you. Are you fucking kidding me? Did I not say they were Houdiniing you? I can't even say Houdini. Oh, now again. They fucking Houdini'd my tongue. There is that dragonfly again. Mother sucker. This is the spirit. It is fucking with me now. But if you are a paranormal investigator, this is a highly intelligent, ancient spirit. Very clever. Always trust your gut. Exactly. Parlor tricks. Sneaky behavior. Something isn't as it appears. But again, if you are a paranormal investigator, you are not fucking crazy. Everybody's seeing shit physically. Either you're not getting it on camera or you're getting it stuff and activity when nobody's around. Which is even more dangerous to me. Because most spirits, they need energy around to collect like a battery. But if a spirit is being active when the house is still and empty, yes, it can still feed off your energy from that day. But that it's there for a purpose doesn't necessarily always mean it's out to get you. But I get this mind fog. Space cadet. Like I can't stop focusing on other shit that I shouldn't be focusing on. But this is all relevant to what you are experiencing. I do not know if you are a paranormal investigator or if this person was. I heard Lorraine Warren. She was a long-standing spiritualist, paranormal investigator. John Lennon. Could be 3 spirits here. Very peaceful energy. Could have been somebody who died during Vietnam. I heard that loudly. I also heard CCR, Creedence Clearwater Revival, which is basically the theme track to the Vietnam War. And then somebody very elegant. I kind of... Oh my God. Is this the Hollywood sign ghost? You guys. Kobe Bryant could be a plane crash. But yeah, I definitely was feeling suicide here. Oh my God. I'm seeing white butterfly flying all over the place. So if somebody did commit suicide, they were accepted into heaven, or whatever you want to call the spiritual realm where you go. They are at peace. They made it home. They're not a lost soul. If you think they are the ghost haunting you, they are not. This is very clear and precise. It is not the one that took their life. It is the one that caused them to take their life. This person didn't necessarily commit suicide. There might have been odd circumstances based around a property. Maybe it's multiple suicides, murder, suicide type of stuff, or double homicides even. It could be a place just randomly has bad shit happening to it, like a nice family moves in. It sometimes is around the same type of year or same time of year. Sometimes it's no pattern. People can live there without being affected, and then other people move there and they like lose their shit. This could be a roommate situation as well, whereas one of the person is being haunted and the other one hasn't had anything affected or isn't seeing it, and it's causing a rift either in a family dynamic or with roommates. But I really feel like this is the Hollywood ghost. There was a woman in a white dress that jumped from the Hollywood sign. I am a deep paranormal researcher. This one is very old. Ooh, I'm seeing a vulture now. Flying up over them trees. I know you can't see it in the background. This could have been somebody's body that was laying outside for a while, or was found because of bird-like activity. Vultures are known to hover above dead things. They don't discriminate between animals and people. An animal could have been involved in this. I just watched something. I've been sick for like 2 weeks and I've been watching more TV than I normally do. It's like a new show. It's like the girl that solves the crime or something. She's like a high school student, and 5 years before, somebody supposedly committed a murder in the town, and she is believing that the person never did it. So her last like senior project is to solve the case, which she does. It was a really great show, and I will plug it in the comments. I just don't have time to look it up right now. I just feel like this could be that kind of case. I don't want to ruin the show, but there was somebody suspected of murdering someone, and they were eventually, you know, mistruths were buried layers deep, and they had a lot of time to sort through it and really figure out like who was lying, what was real. So I don't know, I'm getting a few things, but a lot of demonic entities, and the Hollywood lady for sure. I know that crazy banging on windows, and I don't see anybody. That just freaked me the fuck out. I don't know if you could hear that. Yeah, This lady has been haunting someone for a very long time. Like haunting people just in general. If you've ever gone to the Hollywood sign, I just got the deepest chills from head to toe. I really feel like this lady's trying to connect with me. In a weird way, I feel like she wants to be separated from her demon. Maybe that's the suicide that was actually demonic. It was said that she killed herself because, she flopped in Hollywood. More than a few times, and she had a few tragic things, and it was plausible why she would have done that. But perhaps she had an affair with someone and was pushed, or perhaps she wasn't exactly herself when she jumped. Demons like to possess people right before the moment of taking their life, so that they can trap that soul in a more powerful way to earth and be able to affect people on a different realm. It's hard to explain, but there's like a super demon. There's a super demon near the Hollywood sign. Hollywood is in itself a demonic entity. Is everyone in Hollywood evil? No, but it's very hard to stay in Hollywood and not become evil most of the time without even realizing it. That's deeper shit, though. There's like layers and levels of every realm. And maybe some of you are trying to put the pieces together in an investigation. Could be a lot of deaths attached to this property. Brain fog heavily. Damn, this is going to be a long one. I don't care. I feel like I'm just going to let it rip. There's a very demonic-like spirit at the Hollywood sign. This actress wants to go be at peace. She is calling to me as a medium to come and free her, but it could be a trap. She's known to be calling to people like, help! Or they see this lady at the Hollywood sign and she looks peaceful, and then she starts chasing you. So this could have been something that happened to you. You could have went to the Hollywood sign and now you're having fucked up shit happen, or fucked up shit happened after you experienced this and you could have gotten rid of it. But especially if you're like already famous and you have a level of fame, this spirit is very jealous. Like they could have latched you because of your success, like piggybacking off of your life. Ooh, boo-boo, you gotta cut cords if you went to the Hollywood sign. Either way, if you're a medium, a famous person, She also wants to be freed. I do feel like that soul, like the actual soul of the person, because that demonic entity that forced them to commit suicide, when they do that, they can take your form, they can take your shape and manipulate it. And they can really take anyone's shape and manipulate it, but especially if you give them your vessel before you pass away. Let's get some specific messages, see if this can help me. Jail time, prison record. This could be a haunted jail, which would make sense for a lot of like activity. Oh, no, I heard Alcatraz. I'm sensing a fucking theme, and I've been feeling it. Whatever. People can think I'm crazy. There's a lake that's killing everybody that goes in it. The Hollywood sign, most people do have an experience there at night. Alcatraz, there's everybody that goes through the tour has an issue. There's a haunted object museum. I think it has like the fucking Annabelle doll or whatever. People go in there and pass out. There's things in this realm that don't fucking need to be here. And they're being kept here for people's greed and money. Covens are using it and calling it to obtain and advance their own life by feeding these fucking things. There's a reason why everybody dies in that lake. Why is it so hard for you to get it drained? It's not just the demonic things that are here and have like, they're not supposed to be here and they walk this earth on their own, but most of the time they're here because something called it there. And until they are forced back in their fucking dungeon, they will sit here and they will get stronger and they will get more powerful. Everybody knows who that lake I'm talking about. Everybody knows. Not one medium will step foot in that lake. I would have a very hard time standing on the shore of that lake. There's spirits in there that want to go home and they can't. Step one, free all the fucking souls in that lake because it is so powerful because of how much souls it's a battery, and you've been feeding it bodies for centuries. Not just that lake. There's like a whole thing with fucking lakes. People get so worried about the ocean. Most lakes on this earth, yes, granted, came down from rivers, glaciers, rain, they are natural forms of bodies of water, but most of them are not. Evil has a purpose here just like good does. And I don't like that these things are becoming staples. Like People go to Lizzie Borden's house to try to connect with an energy to see if they're going to have an experience. And you're never dealing with Lizzie Borden. You're dealing with a succubus, an incubus, a demon that's feeding off your energy because you're walking into the spot and it doesn't need to do no work. That's what that lake is. That's what the Hollywood sign is. That's what Amityville Horror House is. That's what Auschwitz is. It's a fucking battery. I'm so much better now, Hollywood sign lady. Anyone that's calling to this suicide and it doesn't add up to you. You don't understand, like, yeah, shit could have happened, but this person could have come back a million times over, or they weren't done fighting yet and all of a sudden they wind up dead. It could be a questionable dead. It could be a suicide that was manipulated spiritually. This was in reverse. I have a new understanding. I am here helping you. They're trying to make you see if you are experiencing something demonic, you might not even know this person at all. It could be attached to the demonic thing that's attacking you, and that demonic thing already took them. They're trying to help you in whatever way they can. They're trying to communicate. You could be having dreams with people you don't even know. They could be telling you stuff about your house. I know this went left, but I don't know why I'm seeing this. That lake. Coven. A coven did that. There's like, I'm going to get laughed off the face of the earth. I don't care no more. There's a fucking portal. There's like dark artifacts that were dropped in that lake. There's stuff that was done on the shore. Like, that lake needs to be surrounded by mediums on my fucking level. The 144,000 with actual fucking gifts. Don't just have a TV camera giving people what they want to see. Not that everybody out there is doing it, but there are a lot of people I can't even watch ghost hunting shows half the time. They're just making it worse, and it's going to kill a lot more people. I'm hearing this specifically about this lake. It's gearing up. Like, there's going to be more deaths. And it's already been a crazy amount of deaths. Honestly, in my opinion, the 144,000 are white witches. Don't actually all call ourselves that. I'm an earth angel. But I also had witch ancestry. In many lifetimes I did practice witchcraft, both good and bad. This is true for all of the gifted people. You have to understand your divination. And they fucking spelled that lake. They spelled the Hollywood sign. So many people work so hard to obtain things. Tell me more, Spirit. Ringtone, favorite song or famous quote? I heard "see you on the other side." I'll be back in a minute. Those are things in movies where, like, I'm getting sayings like things people say in movies and stuff before they pass away. Like, think of the movie Scream. There was a whole part of "I'll be right back," and they're like, "Oh, you're next to die." You know, I just feel like somebody's gonna try to go in that lake. Somebody that we would believe is powerful, and they're gonna die on TV. Like, I don't know if it's like David Blaine specifically, but there's someone like, somebody who, like, jackass energy, who defies the odds and is going to put this on TV like, oh, this lake kills everybody who goes in it drowns. Well, I don't believe in that shit. I'm going to show you, I'm going to prove this lake is a hoax, and they're going to fucking die. I'm a psychic medium. I never been to that lake. I don't even remember what it's called, but I will not fucking go in it. Of course they want me. I'm a very big fucking battery. A very, very, like, every person they kill in that lake, it's like throwing a car battery. But for someone like me who walks in both sides, that's like a junkyard full of batteries in one body. They lure powerful people there to these spots, these landmarks, these hauntings. They trigger, have you ever heard that saying? Curiosity killed the cat. Exactly what happened to somebody here or is going to. There's a warning. If you are called to investigate this lake, don't fucking go in it, please. Please, nobody go into that lake. You're only making it harder for the ones that have to break that fucking shit. And it's going to take medium 3 feet apart all the way around that lake. You got the 7 fucking evilest fucking demons in that lake. 7. You have 7 of them that have authority there. You opened a portal very specifically to... There's a story in the Bible where Jesus cast certain things into pigs, and I'm not going to say it. You know what I fucking mean. And they went over the side into water, did they not? Water is the conduit to keep them here. Lived on the same street with this person. Do you know somebody that died in this lake or in a lake? You could have a lake like mine. My lake, Oneida Lake in central New York, it kills on average at least 2 people a year. Just because of the crazy weather we have, and it's shallow in a lot of places, and the wind is more crazy with shallow water, believe it or not. It'll capsize your boat faster than deep water. Prayed before bed and when they woke up. Somebody was scared of something, or this is you. The spirit could be calling, like you feel a presence. Or you're having dreams. Anything more that we need to say in this reading? I will do another one because I feel like this is just a world message. Smoker, cigars, cigarettes, or weed. I don't know why I saw Snoop Dogg. Meth, crack, heroin user, or this could have caused their death. Or it could have been staged as their death. But for this, oh my God, pills involved in death or pill addict. So definitely some demonic entity was definitely taking advantage of an addict. I mean, yes, this is personal demons too. Anybody with addiction is facing their own personal demons, but demons feed off of addicts. That's why addicts stay addicts so long. They're walking batteries for demons. Tree fort, play fort, snow fort. Because this could be someone you grew up with, a cousin, a sibling. Collectibles, or it could have been a kid. You could have lost a kid in a lake. I'm so sorry. Alright, so I'm just going to read off a bunch of shit. This could have been something they collected, like figurines or just in general. I have cows, chickens, roosters, pigs. We did talk about pigs. Dogs, cats, birds, horses, elephants, pandas, sloths, bears, lions, wolves, cheetahs, zebras, giraffe, bunnies, bees, butterflies, dragonflies. Are you fucking kidding me? Is dragonflies something that this person collected? Because remember we went on that whole journey with that fucking dragonfly that kept coming? If they collected dragonflies, that's a definite confirmation. Flowers, I decided to do flowers today. Gnomes, fairy houses, which would be stuff like this. That's so funny that this came out. Keychains. What is that? Keys, locks, figurines, pottery or china, records, CDs, tapes, movies, shoes. I heard wine bottles and wine corks. Shoes, handbags, hats, magnets, stickers, coins, Sports cards like baseball cards or any kind of sports memorabilia, letters, notebooks, journals. So that could have been something relevant to you. I feel like it was about the dragonfly for someone out there. Dragonflies are also on like water or lakes. Holy fuck, I just put that together. I got goosebumps. This lake is calling to me all the way from my house. Valentine's Day, candy cards or sweets could have been relevant. Maybe you sent this person cards or candy. Maybe you still do that they're deceased, or this could have been a last holiday, or Valentine's is relevant. Could be even someone's birthday. Slushy drinks, ice cream socials, root beer floats, or milkshakes. Definitely coming through with stuff they like. I feel like this is very personalized items. Drive-in theater, or just a theater in general. Could be a playhouse. I just feel like they're a movie buff. So they could have been playing instruments, but we have piano, bass guitar, flute. Could have been a music teacher, trumpet, drums, violin, just a music buff in general, guitar. Anything else? I'll do 3 more. 1, 2. All right. Let's see what their energy is. They're at rest. I feel like they need to say something here. But I'm not quite ending it, even though it's almost an hour long. Waxing gibbons. Sabbath. New moon. Yeah. Confirmation. This is definitely spell work. It's gaining energy. There are warnings about this lake. It's about to get worse. There's rituals done there. Or like I said, we can banish those things, but it's going to take a lot of energy to cap this lake. Yeah, supermoon. Exactly, the 144,000. They're the hope, the mystics, the peacemakers to free these souls. There's souls upon souls upon souls upon souls. Isn't there like a whole town that got buried in it as well? That's a curse, boo-boo. They cursed all those people dead. And everybody who goes in it is just being affected by that same curse. You need a curse breaker, a demon slayer. And by the masses. I'm seeing that dragonfly again. It's going to take a lot of mediums. Yeah. The gifted. Spirit's calling the gifted. We need to start going to these sites. Cleansing and clearing this earth. Because what's coming, all of this shit, isn't going to be helpful to already be in place. We need to give the ones that are going to be facing walking demons, and I know everybody's going to scoff, but that's going to happen eventually. We need to give them a fighting chance by shutting down the things that allow these things to just walk right through. They're already going to have a lot on their plate. They're already going to be fighting a lot. The more that we can help take away from them, the better. All right. Let's talk to the spirits on this lake. Please tell me why you have hijacked this entire reading. Why me? Why now? Why this table? What do you need? I am here and I am listening. Weird. Guys, do you see that garage door and it's like a shape of a shovel? Where is there a shovel to be casting that? Or a boat oar? Holy fuck. Is that a boat oar? How is that even there? How is that making a shadow like a fucking oar or a shovel? Can somebody explain this to me? I don't see nothing around there, do you? I mean, I guess it could be... No, it would have to be in front of it. You guys. Is somebody's body missing? Or you're about to find it. Somebody got buried. Or that's a fucking oar. Oh my God. this lake is gonna fuck with a lot of people. Look, I don't get intimidated. I'm intimidated by this lake. I'm only half human. I can't be taking on 7 of the fucking strongest demons in all of hell by my damn self. Whew. If you're watching this and you're feeling it, you probably are going to be one of these ones around the lake too. I'm very precognitive. This could be this year. It could be next year. It could be 20 years from now. But I'm seeing that lake surrounded by highly skilled fucking mediums. And all of us universally banishing that one at a fucking time 7 times over. Super 7 quartz. Platinum goddess, bliss gold, relaxation, guidance, inspiration. This is my job right now. This is what needs to happen. Everybody's why? Why did this happen? Somebody's famous kid passed away in that lake, and because of it, it brought a national attention. It's sad that only a famous person could shed light on a very serious fucking problem, but that lake's going to take a lot more people before it's done. You want to know why? You want to know why you're not going to get it drained? Because the evilness of the world will fucking fight you to even get that lake surrounded by mediums. They're going to throw everything they have at you, because that is the strongest portal in our fucking country to this date. Or at least it's arrowed. I don't even know where that lake is, but it's arrowed at the United States. There's giant, massive portals in every country. This is how it's all going to unfold and play out. I'm centuries ahead of most people, so I don't really give a fuck about being understood or being taken seriously. I'm doing my job. This is going to affect who it needs to affect. It's going to hit where it needs to hit in exactly the right time. But I'm telling you, there's no fucking reason to have a shadow of a shovel, but most specifically, that looks like an oar to me. These spirits on this lake are talking to me. And there's thousands of them. They want to be freed. But most importantly, don't you, imagine yourself as a spirit. This happened to you. You were called into the water. You were drowned and pulled down to the bottom with the rest of the lost souls in that curse. And you have to sit there and you have to watch these people fall into the water and drown in the same way you did and not be able to help them. They could have tried to help by getting people back on boats. There could have been people who did escape at some point, who saw more than they let on. Look, I'm 39 years old. That's crazy. Rootedness, vitality, manifestation. Yeah, that evil is deep rooted, but there's so much love. There's so much good and stuck in that lake. That whole fucking town, all of those souls, they didn't have a chance. They were cursed there. They were cursed there for all of fucking time. They're gonna need us to free them. I know people think that's batshit crazy, but that's the truth. Pink spirit gold, dead sea salt, yin and yang, perfect harmony, duality. Because I walk in both worlds, I'm just going to also blurt this out and then I'm ending it. So, everybody has a job to play in this grand scheme of, it's going to be a power struggle on this earth, in this realm, at some point. I don't know if it's my generation or my children, if I'm just put here as one of the 144 to start clearing these sites, to start educating people and to have children that will grow up and face these things. But there will be a point in time on this fucking planet, and you can laugh me all the way into my grave, but maybe perhaps when I'm dead, you're gonna find this and be like, damn, how the fuck did she know that? And I bet you Notre Dame was just like me in his life, looked at like a crazy person, just out here putting my messages out, not really giving a fuck. Neither did, some of the greatest minds, including Nikola Tesla. He was a scientist, and the fact that he was a spiritualist and a scientist made him fucking the strangest bird to all the other scientists, because most scientists only believe in evolution and not faith. It's very hard for a scientist to take root to faith. I know, because I studied science, and I'm just like Tesla. That's why he's my favorite inventor. He had a free mind that could embrace spirituality and the what if, as well as science. He didn't need all the answers. He loved finding the answers. That is why Tesla was here. That is why I am here, and other people with great minds too. I'm not saying I'm a big super brain like Tesla, but I have a lot of information about how these realms work and what is coming. I am an expert in my field, and I'm telling you, we need to shut down this lake immediately. I couldn't do it by myself. Another medium couldn't do it by themselves. Jesus himself could do it, but he can't come down here now and trigger things early. So he's calling upon the gifted, and it all starts with messages. Mark my words, a lot of people are going to start talking about this lake. It's going to be on the news. It's going to start taking more lives. Specifically, here's 3 facts so you know who I'm talking about. The lake has a town that was either covered in a flood or, they drowned. They just filled up the town just to get rid of the land. They wanted a lake. They could have said they evacuated people. They didn't. There's just as many angry spirits down there as the spirits that want to get out. Some of those spirits want to get out and wreak revenge, and they do. They can come up out of that water, especially to local areas. But we need to find a balance. Like, at the end of the day, there is going to be a battle here between light and dark. Nothing we do on either side is ever going to stop that day from coming. There will be a battle. The difference is we already know who's going to win. The other side just can't seem to grasp it. Never has, never will. It's like everybody gets their day in court, is what God is saying. I'll give you your day in court. The battle will happen, but you're not going to win. And this is why. Because centuries, 100 years, ago, evil plotted all these things in different places as backup. Plan B, Plan C, Plan D, Plan E. Because they always know that they're not... Oh my God, they're just going up. It's not touching the ground anymore. Maybe it's the light. Perhaps it's the shadow of the light on the top there. Just debunked it. But at the same time, I don't also believe in coincidences, and that's a very specific fucking shadow to be talking about, like a body going missing. It looked like a shovel or an oar. Just, take it with a grain of salt. But like I said, I'm a scientist. I'm gonna debunk it if I can. But at the same time, that also gave me goosebumps, and usually I get goosebumps when it's a clue. It was also under the number 15, and 14 and 16 is between it, so those could be relevant as well. Somebody could have passed away on the 15th at 15, or something could happen on the 15th on this lake of a certain month. Yikes. But anyway, that battle's going to happen. So they came down, they made all of these Plan Bs, and then so the light created gifted people born every generation, and they decide who's going to know what at certain times, and they put people in the right position. They gave me this platform, this voice, being able to read and see cards to get this message to you is how we stop Plan A, Plan B, Plan C, Plan D. This is why the demonic tries to start shit with anybody who is gifted or tries to stop them from achieving their goal because they don't want their little, molehills filled up. But this is a big fucking molehill for evil that we need to plug. Let's start there. Then other places like the Hollywood sign. Believe it or not, a lot of people visit that every year. Same with Statue of Liberty. Has a lot of sadness on Ellis Island. I have a very hard time as a medium. It's this happy place, right, where people come in and have a new start. Not always true. Not everybody who came through Ellis Island wanted to come. So, there's these sites and locations, and it's not just demonic putting things on it. It's also wounds in our realms that open up portals to evil, like 9/11. Massive fucking tragedy created a giant scar in the ripple of our realm that evil could just tap into anytime they want. Anytime there's a murder or something horrific, there's a tiny little tear, a tiny little break in the fiber of this realm that they can slip in. They can come through mirrors. They can come through water. Water is the biggest reflector, especially water that isn't salt. Why don't you pour massive amounts of salt in that lake and watch the spiritual activity pick up, because they're going to be pissed. The more you try to do, they're going to fight back, and this is how you prove what is demonic and what is not. What is residual and what is collecting energy. It's all depending on this ripple. I can't explain it. It's very hard to make people understand. I just feel it. And I feel like there is not just a scar in this lake. I feel like it's a giant fucking split your gut open gash. Just pouring darkness here. It's like a bleeding out. Like you hit a vital vein and it's just pouring out dark blood and ooze. I don't like it. That's all I got for right now. I hope you liked it. I'll see you again soon. Bye.